Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
First pitch on its way. Dustin Pedroia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And right now the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Here's the first pitch to him. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets 2 quick outs, and then here comes the 3-hitter and the 4-hitter with back-to-back hits. And now the 5-hitter. He's going to have to pitch him a little careful. He thought he was cruising. Now he's in a little trouble.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Sox 0. David Price will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I'm curious about what's in the tank for him. Last game, he pitched deep into the game, pitched into the 8th inning and got the win. But back-to-back starts, I don't know if he has the stamina or not. We'll see if he can go as deep in this one as well. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Second, designated hitter, Carlos.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a high pop-up. Nunez on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. So striding in, Chris Carter, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Digging in, Andrew Valenzuela. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Valenzuela.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Dribbled up the line. To his left, Carter. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, here's how the
7.
Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. You're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Right side and right into the shift. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Brock Holt now as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
The 1-2 pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit hard towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Harold, Dan, and I are digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This one's down to third. Nunez takes it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
Now batting, Matt Holliday. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone. Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifetime versus David Price. 11 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 from Price. Squared that one up just a little late. Now Price is 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the 3rd from the Bronx. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Carter at first, but not in time to get them both.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second, 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have them in trouble.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
On the ground for Headley at third, could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley racing back, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Got him. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He popped out in his first trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. Into the second deck and gone.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Price gets his sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eduardo Nunez.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. But the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Riding in once again, Andrew Valenzuela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Brandon Belt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez waits on it, and that retires the side. Settling in now, Chris Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Carter is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Chase Headley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, a nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Bare-handed for 1 on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Way out in front.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Gregorius with a sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Holiday is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ah, way to get dirty. The throw. It's there. He got him.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets ahead 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Fair to say, double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Hicks. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Betts is going to turn for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man. Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez drilled on the ground to short. And on one pitch, he's retired. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Valenzuela, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. Lifted the other way out to left center. Holiday with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score the runner from third.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Brandon Belt is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 3 runs already home here. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Belt on his way to second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The batter, center fielder.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Brock Holt now, head-to-head with Adam Warren, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And no shot for Holiday on this one. A fair ball heading for the corner. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he scores on a daring steal of home. Digging in and looking for more. Mookie Betts head-to-head with Adam Warren, and even 10 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And that misses for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Gloved by Castro. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Red Sox on top, 5-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now the first pitch here from Price. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Matt Barnes takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Aaron Judge stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
So he sets him down swinging. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Chris Carter stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Third baseman
Chase Headley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
And Holiday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Nothing worse than falling behind to a really good hitter. You know he's got you in a 3-1 count, but I think he'll take it, just giving up a single.
Joe Kelly trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1. That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Andrew Valenzuela. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as...
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down, a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Junior, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Hit out towards second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
7th inning stretch.
Now the pitch.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else. Well, that's just textbook hitting right there. Ball's away, stays down with it, takes his head to the ball, and just flips it into left field. Nice swing.
Tyler Thornburg takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is fouled at the plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled back.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Gonzalez is on his way home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it 6-5 now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is going to be a foul ball. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Here's Chris Carter now. Not much in the way of productivity from him. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's Brock Holt now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Andrew
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holiday is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. This is line to left. Holiday is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Chase Headley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A fastball right over the outside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Chad Qualls will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
In now, Eduardo Nunez
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Now the 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 2-1. Hit hard to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And now this is bobbled and left. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
He swings and grounds it to short.
A play at the plate. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The next 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Craig Kimbrell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. 3-1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 0 for 4. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number
Here's
99.
big Aaron Judge. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Roenis Elias gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line.